Christmas is the biggest festival on the planet. Every year, the world spends over $1 trillion on this single day, more money than a decade of Eid celebrations combined. But have you ever wondered why? If Christmas is meant to celebrate the birth of Jesus, known to Muslims as Prophet Isa, why don't Muslims celebrate it on this day? And more importantly, was he even born on December 25th? Today, we're peeling back 2,000 years of history to uncover the truth behind the world's most famous holiday. Our story begins in Palestine, under the shadow of the Roman Empire. The ruler was Caesar Augustus, a man so powerful he named a month after himself and demanded to be worshipped as a god. In a world ruled by ego and power, a miracle occurred. Isa was born. Even as a child, he was different. There is a story where his mother, Maryam, found him in the temple not playing, but debating the greatest scholars of the time. They were furious. No child had ever challenged their authority like that. As he grew, Isa was granted extraordinary abilities by Allah. With a single touch, he healed the sick. But he wasn't just a healer, he was a reformer. He exposed the hypocrisy of religious elites who altered scripture for profit. That made him a target. After Isa was raised to the heavens, his followers faced a crucial decision. How should his message be spread? This is where St. Paul enters the story. Before Paul, Isa was widely seen as a prophet of God. Paul introduced a new belief that Isa was the Son of God. To make this message acceptable to the Romans, things began to change. First, the image. Isa was Palestinian, likely olive-skinned. But European art slowly reshaped him into a fair-skinned figure with light eyes. Even his name was Romanized from Isa to Jesus. Then came persecution. Roman authorities tried to erase this growing faith. During this period, we hear of the people of the cave, young believers who hid from a tyrant and slept for centuries, as mentioned in the Quran. Everything changed with Emperor Constantine. He converted to Christianity but faced a problem. His people were deeply attached to their pagan winter festivals, especially Saturnalia, a celebration involving feasts and decorated pine trees. To unite the empire, Constantine made a strategic move. He merged traditions. The celebration of Jesus' birth was moved to December 25th, aligning with the winter solstice. But here's the key question. Is this date authentic? The Quran offers a different account. In Surah Maryam, Maryam gives birth under a date palm tree. Allah instructs her to shake it, and fresh dates fall. Now ask any farmer. Dates ripen only in summer, not in winter. This strongly suggests that Isa was born during the hot months, not in December. So how did we go from a Middle Eastern prophet to a man in a red suit flying through the sky? It began with Saint Nicholas, a generous scholar known for secret gift-giving. Originally, he wore green or blue robes. About 150 years ago, Coca-Cola redesigned him for advertising. They dressed him in red and white. That image spread worldwide and never left. Today, Christmas is less about theology and more about a global economy. From factories in China to shopping malls in India, it has become a $1 trillion industry, a blend of Roman politics, pagan traditions, and modern marketing. For Muslims, however, Isa remains a beloved prophet of Allah, whose true story isn't found in chimneys or sleighs, but in the timeless words of the Quran. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, like and subscribe for more deep dives into history. I'll see you in the next one.